Post the debate, the candidates are all over the country now pitching how they think they did. Hillary Clinton is going to be conducting her own media blitz in North Carolina that starts there. Donald Trump in Florida tonight. Amid polls that there's a divide, I should stress, between the wonks and average folks who watched it. Among average folks who watched it, not across the board, but the morning after it's reading, Donald Trump did okay. To hear the official press and the news organizations, Donald Trump did not do okay. Now to split the difference and settle this once and for all, the greatest presidential historian this country has ever given birth to. But he's not here. Larry Sabato is. I worked on that for so long. How was that?
Hey, Neil, if I were there, I would cut your IFB, and not just because you didn't know what the letters stood for.
I thought he was talking FBI, and I said, no one's talked to me from the FBI. What are you talking about? Well, it's very good to have you, my friend. What do you think? I mean, you've heard this read. There is a split, not across the board, among some average folks who watch this who thought Trump did okay. Now, I always accept certain surveys with a grain of salt. If it's a right-wing site, it's going to skew to the right. If it's a left-wing site, skew to the left. But some of these are like tracking surveys of sentiment, hardly scientific, that a lot of people thought, hey, I thought he did well. I thought, and others in our community who were saying, no, on debating points, Hillary Clinton was on tone, on message, and he was not. What do you think?
The post-debate surveys clearly showed that Clinton won the debate. Quote, won. What does it mean? We have to go to history for that. Just go 4 years ago. Mitt Romney won by a mile the first debate with President Obama, remember? And it even affected the polls. He actually went ahead of President Obama for, I think, the only time in the general election period that was at least recorded by more than 1 or 2 polls. It didn't last. What happens is a debate creates a bubble for the winner of the debate, the perceived winner of the debate. And that bubble lasts between a week to 10 days. During the bubble, it adds some points, I don't know how many, to the perceived winner of the debate. And then it disappears. Why? Because there are 3 presidential debates and 1 vice presidential debate and all kinds of October surprises and loads of other things that are going to happen.
So let's say that she had the advantage. I agree with you. I thought she sat an edge last night, particularly the last, 2/3 of the debate. I thought he started out strong. She finished stronger. But I could be wrong. But I'm wondering how much it would move the needle. As you reminded me, it's not necessarily just about picking up those who haven't decided on who to vote for, but rallying their respective bases. So to that point, did Hillary Clinton rally a shaky base? Because his is more inclined to stay with him. Will hers?
If there were 100 Trump supporters who switched to Hillary Clinton, I will buy you a really good dinner in New York. I will come up there and buy you, and you know very well I'm not coming and I'm not paying. So there weren't 100 Trump supporters who switched. His people are absolutely dedicated. They're with him totally. They don't even acknowledge that he didn't do well in the debate. Fine. As for her, she has had real problems energizing her base. I think she did some things last night that would help with minorities, with Latinos, with African Americans, with suburban women. I don't think she did anything that would help with millennials who are defecting to the third-party candidates in enormous numbers, and she's got to get them back in order to win. So it's a mixed picture, and as I say, this is a mosaic, and the other debates are part of the mosaic that we're assembling in the general election campaign.
Is the professor still talking? I can't hear him.
I hope your IFB is gone. I can take the rest of the show, Neil.
There you go.
And,
there you go.
I can show pie charts.
All right.
I can do pie charts.
I can do pies. All right. Thank you very much, Professor. It's always good having you, my friend.
Thank you, Neil. That was fun as always.
He's as good a person as he is.